So this problem string is all about think before you eliminate. That's what I called it. So let's just sort of walk through it a little bit. If I were to give you this one, how would you eliminate? Would you multiply both of them by something? Would you, or for that first one, would you just add them together? Yeah? So this, often the first problem of a string is a gimme. It's like, oh, everybody can enter, it's easy, it's not too bad. That's not always true. In fact, the one we just did was not that way, right? With the fractions, that one was like, whoa, we had to do tricks, and many of you didn't even bother to solve that guy. So sometimes not, but often the first one's like a duh. We would just add it. But how about this? Was there a question? No, okay. How about the second one? What would you do with this guy? Double the bottom. So this guy says he would double the bottom. Why would he double the bottom? Well, I know we want to get rid of the y's, but
y and a negative y.
There's a positive y and a negative. There's a positive x and a negative x. But this is a multiple of that. Aren't these things that we've developed over time? Could we develop that? Could I have kids say to me, and we could sort of share strategies? How about the third one? What are you going to do here? Run? Did you say run? Are the numbers ugly on purpose? Everyone go like this. They are. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't notice that this one, this has a multiple of 3. These are all multiples of 3. That's not actually intentional, and it's a bad thing. So I'm going to change that. I got to tell the editors. Anyway, but I'm going to change that so that it's not all multiples of 3, because that's not my point. That could come out. And so I'm tweaking. I'm like really purposefully designing these problems in such a way that certain things are going to come to light. And I didn't want, a strategy could be, well, gee, just divide it all by 3 and you have something easier. That's a great one. It's not the one I want to come out here, so I'm going to change that so that's not a thing that might happen. What are you thinking about for this one?
Doubling the bottom.
Doubling the bottom one, and bam, those guys go away. How about this one?
Tripling the top.
So I could triple the top. I could triple the top. Everybody good with that? What else could I do? Ooh, I can solve for y. But wait, it says eliminate. You daredevil, you. So I could solve for y, nice, and I want that to come out, but isn't there something else I could do too? Can I multiply that one by 7? And now I have, I think, 3 things. Actually, I haven't thought about, so I have to think about how the solving for y and substituting, how ornery that would be, but I think I would put all 3 of those up there. Let's multiply the one by, I already forgot, double the one, multiply the other one by 7, no, triple the one. Triple the one, multiply the other by 7. But then what I really want to come out of that is this idea that when I have opposite signs, we go, sweet, right? And when the numbers aren't relatively prime and we can only multiply one of them, sweet, like that. And I want that to come out. I want that. That would be an anchor chart I would make on my board. Like, ooh, if the numbers are not, I can just multiply one of them, yes. If one of them's negative, there's positive, sweet, I'm thinking elimination, baby. Yeah? Like those are things to look for. Okay, how about the last one? Crud. And so now we have a conversation about what it means when we have things that are relatively prime, and we sort of flip a coin and hope we guess right. And we could show doing lots of different things to solve that one. And so this is often the last problem, is often a clunker. So it's the one where, all right, what have we done? What have we applied? And now can we apply it? Sometimes it's not just harder. Sometimes it's like this, what did I do this morning? 5 times, I don't even know, 5 times 59? I do all sorts of different numbers. But that last one where I said, oh, I came unprepared. Could you write that's a great move in a problem string, by the way. You do these helper, 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 and you get to the end and you go, oh, actually, forgot the helpers. Sorry, could you guys write the helpers? And the kids are like, oh, sure, we'll help you. Because they respect the fact that you care about them learning, and so they're like, oh, yeah, absolutely, we'll help. Someone in the back's going, really? I'll write your dumb problems, but it's not because you forgot. Anyway, so that only works for so long, but amazingly, it works for longer than you'd think.